Good, y'all? My name is Rorvis Paradox, aka Dox Brando, and I'd like to welcome you all to another episode of Rorvis Reviews. I know it's been a little minute, but we back in action. We got the ball rolling, and I got a great review for you. Now, if you ain't already, subscribe to the IG to stay up to date, because you never know when things are dropping. You never know when I got something going on that you might want to check out. And you know your boy's tapped in, so go ahead. Especially if you out in AZ, why aren't you subscribed to the channel? Why not? The channel and the page. Come on, it's your boy. With all that being said, let's get into it. Now, the album that we're going to be talking about today is The Weight of Nothing by Woodah. Now, let me give y'all a little bit backstory with Woodah. You see, as part of Locals Only's live IG live music reviews, shout out to my boy Ronnie, shout out to Juno, and shout out to Classic, I was able to be a guest panelist on here, and then this is where I got to first hear about Woodah, because it was just a spur of the moment. Somebody sent in their music, and we're like, let's check them out, right? And it was just interesting because with how he was rapping on this one song, we all knew instantly that this is somebody we have to check out further. So about a month or so later, that's where I finally went back to listen to this full-length project from him. So shout out to them, because without them I would never heard of him, and he's an excellent rapper already. But to further detail about him, Woodah is a hip-hop alternative artist blends classic rap with raw reflective storytelling. And originally from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and now based out of Brooklyn, Woodah uses music as a tool to navigate life's challenges and inspires others. His lyrics explore resilience, emotional intelligence, self-awareness, touching on the issues like social justice, mental health in the Black community, and other. Now, by merging the vulnerability with the artist's expression, Woodah empowers the listener to embrace growth, authenticity, and meaningful change. And this is all from the synopsis off of Spotify. Now, this project was executive produced by Camden Barnes, and Barnes did an excellent job of creating the beats that let Woodah just take flight. There were no bad beats on this project, and with it being 12 tracks with a 35-minute runtime, this project has such easy replayability in today's market. It's so easy just to spin back an album, and if you don't spin it back multiple times in one day, then you're just going to spin it multiple times throughout the week, or at least a month. You're going to come back to this project, at least for a good percentage of this album, in my opinion. Now, let's go ahead and get into the breakdown, get into the highlights. We start off with Footwork in a Forest Fire, and I think this was an excellent intro. It gave me vibes of Footsteps in the Dark by the Isley Brothers. Woodah's just down bad in this track, and this is just going through the ups and downs of his previous relationship, and it's just, man, he really set the tone and let us in on, how bad things have been in his relationship. And spoiler alert, through the rest of the album, there's a lot of moments where it's just like, damn, well, shit, boy, god damn. B was great, and then what was hilarious was the Fillmore sample at the end of the track where he talking about and that chicken was dry, real dry. Funny as fuck. I don't know why they added that in, but it was just great. Getting into the next track, we got Plead the Fifth featuring Fabo. Fire as hook, catchy as hell. Production got bounce to it. Probably the most upbeat track on the album. This that get up and do something type of music, and then Woodah is just rapping his ass off. Fabo was sliding too, both of them in their verses on a high note, memorable lines. Probably, if not probably, this is my favorite song off the album. This just gets me hype every time. I'm just amazed by this song every single time. Now, the next track we're going to get into is Sisyphus. This song is what made me want to listen to the album. This is the one that he sent over to Locals Only for we can listen to live, and man, This is just an amazing track. This song, it's just lyricism. Its lyricism is amazing. Nothing but bars, lines that really just stuck off instantly off of the first listen. Like, I handle bars like Simone Biles. Like, off of that, he's like, okay, yeah, you got me. And then he got a bar like, Miles Garrett can't let these niggas pass. And well, probably my third favorite bar off this track is that survive the hurricanes like the Florida State Seminoles. Like, I know the Simone Biles one, that might be, that's light, but it's still good. It's still very good. The other two, y'all don't understand how fire that is. I'm a sucker for lines that reference things that I'm well knowledgeable on. That's always great for me. So these ones already stuck out. Production was lush. No hook, just straight rapping and then letting the beat play out when he don't feel like rapping. And then he just really in his no hook Scarface bag. And that's the type of music that I grew up listening to, so I don't mind not hearing a hook sometimes. Sometimes if the nigga just gonna rap his ass off, just let him rap his ass off and give me a great track like that. The following song, 2 a.m. on Veronica, featuring Cam Barnes. Beautiful production, more down bad music. Like, damn, he going through it. He was like, Woodah be feeling like the rap version of Sir. Like, this is just goddamn, boy. Oh, but it's a very chill track. I think the peak during the back end, Chef's Kiss, excellent. Next track, Lost His Way. Production is as bleak as Woodah's lyricism. It's just like, damn, fuck, more sad ass music. And then Woodah just continues to flex his pen. You know, it's just some good lines. It's well written, well executed, well stated, well performed. Great song. It's a great song. Next track, we get into Noah's Song featuring Sean Weathers. The production is amazing on this track. Beautiful church feel from this track. Then when the beat kicks in, it's like, oh, this Cam was nasty on this motherfucker. I swear to God, like, cause the shifted tone and when the beat actually drops, nasty work. Superb rapping from both Sean Weathers as well as Woodah. So it was just an excellent song with a great feature. Then you get into Young Gemini, and this is just pure raps. Beat just gives Woodah a platform to just black out on the mic. Solid ass hook. And then the funny ass Charlemagne the God prayer. And Charlemagne can be a cornball, but the prayer on this one is like, you know what? Maybe he's right. Maybe he's spitting just a little bit. Maybe just a little bit. But overall, good song. Then you get into Triple Double. Production kicks in and the energy into this section of the album where it's just like, this is probably the most upbeat, most energetic Sitch track 2. So he's been down bad low for like a good portion of the album, and this one was like, let me give you a little something just to kick your energy just a little bit. But Woodah was sliding on here until the beat slows down. I prefer the first portion of the song where it's a little bit more lively. I think that it was more fun to listen to, and once it starts getting slowed down, it's kind of drains the energy a bit, and you start getting back into the feeling that we just left just one song ago. Not even a full song. Like, we were good like half song in and we was on a whole different vibe, and now we're back, you know what I'm saying? But it's still a good song. I enjoyed the high energy beat section just the most, as well as in the second verse section. It was still pretty good, pretty solid, and it was a good performance from him. But this song, it was just like a little shaky, but production is overall good, so I can't be mad. So overall, this was one like, yeah, good, but would I listen to that song by itself without the rest of the album? I do not know. But when it's playing, I'm gonna let it be. The next song, Patience, featuring Sean Weathers. Slick production by Cam. Woodah's high-paced flow on here was slick. Sean Weathers was sliding. It felt like Sean was truly trying to like prove himself. It's one of those like iron sharpers iron, so rapper sharpers rapper. So he was like, I'm about to show the fuck out. and show that I'm just as good as this nigga to my right, and I respect it. They was going band for band, basically with the lyricism, and then the back and forth on the end with between the two. Excellent, excellent. I love a good back and forth in rap. So solid track, probably one of my favorite songs on the back end of the album. Then we get into Self Love. When I heard this, I laughed to myself. I chuckled a bit because as a Kendrick fan, this felt like the Compton, the God track, where like some people may not like this song, but like the rapping's great, and then the hook is just like little wobbly, but if you like it, you like it. If you like it, you love it, and if you don't, I understand. But like, I enjoyed it. You know, this could be like, just like with God, I feel like it could be a live performance song where people like in the crowd could sing the hook. You know, they will sing along to it and could probably generate a lot of heat with that. But as it just standalone, just listen through the album, it's a little just a little bit. But I do love the piano on the production. But production's never the problem. Like I said, all the beats on here were solid. But this song, I was like, little shaky on the landing. Then we get into the next track, These Two Figures, and honestly, this was just an interlude. He just got somebody talking. I don't even know who's talking. It's either somebody he knows or it's a sample. Either or. This was just like to ease you into the last track. That's what it felt like. That's all. It wasn't nothing crazy. Solid production as always, but this was just, it was an interlude. He could have put interlude in there just to let people know, but I get it. Artist decision. I'm gonna leave it be. The final track, Street Signs, featuring Max Berman. Superb outro. Superb. Feel good song. After all the down bad shit that he's gone through, we finally get like a sense of closure, like a song about like acceptance, you know, the journey he's been on and continues to walk. Even the production by Cam feels like triumphant. Like it feels very like he won. It feels like he won. And then Max is singing beautifully on the hook. Woda's just painting this picture of like what's happened, but like, you know, he's just gonna keep moving forward. It definitely feels like an end of a movie type of track, and I just enjoyed it. I thought this was just a great way to end the album. Just excellent. Overall, I think that Woodah is definitely going to be an artist I continue to keep my eye on, because it's not that it's rare to have that level of lyricism and balance it with storytelling, but the way he does it, he's definitely verbally painting pictures for his audience, and I think that's what's going to separate him. So I can't wait to see what he does at the next level. I can't wait to see what he does currently. I'm just more music, maybe. I'm not mad if he doesn't drop anything else this year. I'm cool with this. I can't wait to hear what comes out next year or the following year after that. Whatever he's gonna cook up, I'll be there to check it out and listen to it. Like I said, y'all know how I get down. As someone that has been dubbed the voice of the locals and takes honor in that title, not just the local scene, but the rest of the underground, I want to highlight if I can. And Woodah and Cam brought such a great project together that how can I not tell y'all about it? How can I not try to highlight it? So that's why I do what I do, and that's why I spoke on this particular album. Now, y'all know the deal. Why aren't y'all already a Doxaholic? Why aren't y'all subscribed to the Patreon? Help me help us grow by supporting the channel, you know what I'm saying? And if you at least just subscribe, just follow for free on the Patreon, you're able to stack on the recommendation wheels. So it's either for the movies or either for the music. So if you got something that you want me to listen to that's mainstream or something, go ahead, come on, help me give you the content that you deserve. I'm Rorvis Paradox, aka Dox Brando, and this has been Rorvis Reviews. Peace.